Hello there. All right, let's do this. You guys, look at this chart right here. Now there's a lot of dots on here and a lot of colors. We're gonna separate these out, but here's what we're gonna do. Essentially what you're looking at, and then we're gonna separate them to 3 chords and triads. We have a C bar chord to a C triad, a G bar chord to a G triad, and an A minor bar chord to an A minor triad. I've done this a lot on the channel, but you gotta keep doing repetition over and over, connect the dots. So what we're gonna do is solo over that chord progression using what's right there in front of us, the bar chord and the triads. Now, the triads are all in blue, okay? So let's just go to the first chart. Look at this one right here. This is a C major bar chord, okay? And then you see a C major triad right there, C, E, G, okay? The triads are all gonna be in blue. So see if you can do this first. This is more of a rhythmic thing, but rhythmic solos are great. So bar chord to triad, bar chord to triad. You guys know I do this all the time. I'm gonna push this forever. It's so important, okay? Okay? Now, let's think of it in terms of soloing, right? Now, soloing doesn't have to be just stringing notes together from scales. It can just be emphasizing target notes, all right? So the triad is, at the very least, I want you to learn that a C major triad is C, E, G. I'll link you to some videos at the end. I'll teach you all of this, all right? So C, E, G, C, E, G, okay? Now, you could do something like this. You could also use bits and pieces of this bar chord that's right there. So let's try and do something like... Okay, see what I'm doing there? And I'm doing the beatbox. I'm keeping the rhythm going. We're not playing to a metronome because obviously I'm teaching this video and that would be a disaster. But watch. Try it. Arpeggiate the triad, that can be a solo part. It all depends on what your definition is as solo, right? And when we're beginning guitar, we always think of solos as someone ripping in scales, which that is, but solos can be targeted parts too. So I love that that's a great little move to catalog where you kind of like sweep this the whole bar chord like this, and then do a little pull off from that high E right into the triad. See that? Out of the bar, and then I just go right, walk the triad up. Okay, enough. You can do whatever you want. Use your musicality. Let's go to the next chart right here. Boom. This is the G. Okay, and then I'll put this whole thing together for you and put the enchilada together, and you can see how this goes. So G. And there's the triad right there, G, B, D, G, B, D. What do you notice about the triads so far? Okay? Oh, wait. Okay, they're on the same string set. So triads, there's 3 major and minor triads per string set, okay? And there's 4 string sets. So we're on the D, G, B string set, so G, B, D. And you need to connect right now. I need you to have this aha moment. You probably already have had it, but if you haven't, you need to see that shape is the same shape as the triad inside of the C. So again, do the bar, triad, bar, triad, bar, triad, okay? So if you want to do like a little solo part, maybe arpeggiate the triad and then go into the bar. Now, this is a lot harder when you're playing by yourself, but this is a great way to build that internal rhythm, build that meter, do that little drummer. So triad. Just do this for a bar, triad. Okay, so arpeggiate the triad. Now here's a couple of tips, more tips than tricks. But when you arpeggiate this triad, it's very easy to just start with the root G, B, D and go G, B, D, right? Try and see if you can slide into that major third and pick that first. I like doing it finger picking. So bar, triad. Okay, and again, once you start getting some of these little, what I call little solo moves, or little licks, that's all they are, riffs, whatever you want to call them, okay, same thing. You catalog them and you're going to use them all over the neck, okay? So let's go to the next chart. This is A minor. Now, same thing, there's the A minor bar, and inside, in blue, you've got the triad. So A, C, E. And again, now you just got to recognize the difference. Drop at the end of this video, or drop in the comments. I'll give you the answer at the end. What's the difference between a major and minor triad? There's only one note, and there's only one tiny difference, okay? So if you see here, instead of doing that, we're dropping it to that. I've got it barred on the G and B, okay? A, C, E. So same thing, I want you to do this. Bar chord, triad, bar chord, triad. Now, I'll give you one more little piece of information. You might know this, you might not. It's not on the chart, but right there, there is the A minor pentatonic scale right there with the root note on the E, right? Do, 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 do. So you can throw in little licks using that. Part of the bar chord, part of the A minor bar chord, and then also the triad. So like this. Okay, so again, you got to see how things overlap on the neck. Things are overlapping all over the place. So what you got to do is you got to pull it apart. So grab these charts, and then what you do is just burn these in your brain. Burn it, burn it, burn it, burn it in your brain, okay? So grab these charts. Let's get rid of the charts. Let me just kind of freestyle a little bit, and I'll show you kind of the basic idea, okay? Now, you don't have to keep a rhythmic thing going if you want. Just strum the bar, and then see if you can do something kind of melodic just using the triad. Now, you are limiting yourself because there's only 3 notes there, but it could just be where you just bend the major third. What if you go... or try a little lick out of the bar. Okay? Here's where you get the rhythm thing going. Okay, now what did I do there? I just did the triad. I did a little hammer on. You guys have all seen that move. G, triad, G, triad, loose. Little bends, little microbends. Bar, chord, triad on the A minor. Okay, a little off there, train derailed a little bit, but again, this is what this is. So now, I'm gonna play a little loop. I think I just did power chords. Now, why are those ambiguous? Because they don't have the major or minor third in there, and that's what determines. So a power chord is just the 1-5 in the octave, or just the 1 and 5, which technically is an interval, but we can debate that another day. So, all right, so I'm gonna go into the looper pedal now. If you don't have a looper, just take your phone and record this progression for like a minute straight. Just do the root note. I did 5 chords. I did C, G, and 2 of A minor. So let's listen. Here it is. And then I'll just kind of mess around over that. Let's see if we can do bar chord to triad rhythmic thing first, okay? Bar chord, triad, bar chord, triad, bar chord, triad, arpeggio. Minor third. Let's do the thirds of the triads. Okay, you guys get the idea. So most of this is just going to be experimenting, but what it's going to do is it's going to force you, it's going to kind of, you're limiting yourself really, right? I mean, I was noodling a little bit around in the A minor pentatonic, but I was keeping it always connected back to that triad or the bar chord, okay? So just take it slow. If you're a beginner or an intermediate, just see if you can get this move going. Get the bar chord to the triad. Just do it on one. I'm gonna make so many videos. I'll never stop making videos on this one because it's so important. Bar chord, triad, bar chord, triad. So you can get rid of the pick and do it with your fingers too, all right? There's so many things you can do. Sky's the limit. All right, I said enough. Grab the charts, hit the like button. If you're new, you know what to do. We would love to keep you. Channel's growing crazy fast. You guys, I got a podcast coming out soon. You guys all said yes, or a lot of you did. I'm doing it because I just want to keep having fun and expand on these topics. And then when you're laying in bed, falling to sleep, you can listen to me. And I will sing you sweet dreams. All right. You guys drop jellyfish, your favorite sea creatures in the comments. Drop where you're watching from for sure. Don't stop. Only you can stop you. You're not going to stop. Get the charts. Let me know how it goes. Drop a comment. See you in the next video. Peace.